What stands out most in my mind about that is that Pippen just steps over Ewing, and this really symbolized that entire period and a series of magnificent games between the Bulls and the Knicks, who really detested each other.
Scotty kind of throws him to the ground a little bit. And it's almost like, down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. That's what everyone at home was saying. Down goes Ewing. Down goes Ewing. And Scotty knew exactly what he was doing, too, because to stand over him and look at him in basketball, that's the worst thing you can do. That's not nice, Scotty. That's not a nice thing.
Here comes McCready. Oh, he just sucked the gravity right out of the building.
My first thing was to just go up and try to get contact, draw a foul on it. But another part of me just told me to go up and dunk on it. This guy is 7'7", 7'6", 7'7", whatever he is, and just make a post out of him. You know, this possibly be his last year in the league, so you know, send him a going away present.
Yeah, I mean, he retired maybe because of it, right? He said, enough. You know, I can only be the Mount Everest of all these great jumpers here for so long.
What was really crazy about that dunk is, like, when you do something, if you're the opponent and, you know, the home team, if you do something spectacular, they never show it on the Jumbotron. They never show the replay or anything. They actually show the replay on the big screen. They just sucked the gravity right out of the building.
I just attacked the basket. I turned the corner and saw him standing there and accepted the challenge.
There was so much hype about, you know, the guy coming from China. He had a big X on his chest. He had a big circle and a big bullseye on his chest. And everybody was trying to let him know that this is a different world and a different game.
It's fun to dunk over 7 footers. You know, once you catch him, 1 out of every 10 times or whatever it is, it's always exciting.
So, hello, Mr. Yao Ming. Welcome to the league.
2-on-1. Here's McGinnis with the high dribble. Yes, and the foul.
It's a great feeling. You can hear the whole crowd like, ooh, and you see your bench get off. You see your bench get out their seat. They going crazy. You see the opposing team kind of looking a little weird. So it's always a great feeling.
I think, you know, he didn't know how nice it looked from the angle. And then about 4 steps into the walk back to the bench, he said, well, that was kind of nice. He's like, that guy, he started laughing.
To me, the most significant part of that particular dunk was Damon Jones, the dunkee, who was right on the path of LeBron James, wisely ducking away, A, to protect himself, B, I would think, knowing where Damon is, just to stay out of the picture. One of the rare times he did not want any exposure.
Coming up, we'll stay in your face for more incredible slams. And later, you'll get your opportunity to vote on the best in-game dunk the NBA has ever seen.
I was mad at Cleveland for trading me. I was mad at Hot Rod for being on the other team, and I just went to the basket and I saw Hot Rod, and you know, I just had one of those flashbacks of a little man complex. So I just went up and binged on him real quick. He told him, "Get off of me, man." He's like, "What are you talking about? You on me? You're telling him to get off of you, and you're the one that's basically bear hugging him." The nerve of KJ. Come on now. I probably did say something crazy because I was so pumped up at the time. And again, as a smaller player in the league, whenever you can dunk on somebody bigger than you, you gotta drag it out. You gotta make it last. I was hanging on the rim and making sure that everybody got a shot of it.
So I went up, I crouched, I went up, he went up, we both going up, then he started going down, I was still going up, and it was like, boom!
This is the best shot blocker of his generation and one of the best ever. Nobody is expecting Kevin Johnson to go up vertical on Akeem Olajuwon and dunk on him and posterize him. That doesn't happen.
Funny part of that story, though, is when I was at half court just jumping up and down, I looked up and there was Akeem Olajuwon. He said, "Little Mon, you got me, Little Mon. Real good, Little Mon. Don't do it again, though, Little Mon." So, yeah, that was my highlight of my NBA career.
If Kenny Smith was in the proper defensive stance, instead of playing that BS defense that he's known for playing, Akeem wouldn't have got baptized like that. So Akeem, when you see Kenny, smack him. He got you dunked on.
I'm sorry, Akeem. I apologize, man. That's my fault. Because there's no way he would have dunked over you if you were ready. I gave him a direct beeline to the basket. I apologize with all my heart. I'm going to say I got dunked on. That was me. You dunked on me, Kevin. You ain't dunked on Akeem.
Pass straight down to Weber. He turns. Look out behind the back. And the step of the foul. What a play by Weber.
Chuck! That was in a commercial. That's what made that great.
Yeah, didn't you see Chris dunk on Charles Barkley? Nah, you didn't see that. It went something like this. Put the cape on though, because I was like Superman. Oh, yeah, you were.
Well, that was my first game playing against Barkley. And I met Barkley in high school. And Barkley was by far my favorite player. My friends were in town in Oakland for that game. Everybody came up, and they knew how much I loved Barkley.
I was going to foul him. And he shook me up when he took it behind his back. Because I knew he was like a 50% free throw shooter. And I had made in my mind I was going to grab him. But when he took the ball behind his back, I couldn't get close enough to him to grab it.
I had a poster at home with him jumping with me and both his hands out, like kind of in a helpless position. And when I dunked on him and got the foul, I looked up to my boys in the stands and said, now what? I'm in the NBA. What could be better than to be the number one pick and dunk on your idol?
Swings it up top of the key. Bounces the ball to Amari Stoudemire, who flies in for an amazing wham, bam, slam. Get that guy a cape.
He not only has the power, but he has the finesse and the quickness to get to the rim very quickly. I'm a fan of his dunks and a fan of his game.
It was a rush. You know, once